Welcome to episode 11 of my Steam library, where I'll be playing Battletech. Now, this one is something I've been looking forward to for a bit. And although I have never played this game, I do know it contains giant mechs, it's turn-based, and it is based on some kind of board game. Something to do with Mech Warrior, perhaps? Maybe? But anyway, let's jump in and see how cool this might be. Takes its merry time to load up, doesn't it? I've played some harebrained schemes games before. Oh, and Paradox. Played plenty of Stellaris from those guys. Okay. Actually, something is happening after loading screens and shit. Warp drive test. Nice. Colonization of Mars? No, Tau Ceti. I assume it means humankind is spreading amongst the stars. Oof. Yeah, things may have gone pretty wrong the moment they decided to elect some kind of overlord, emperor type deal in a very archaic manner. I mean, if you're going into the future, do make some form of futuristic government. Don't fall back on old and forgotten empire building things. Anyway, hello Paradox player, updated privacy policy. Oh Christ, yeah, whatever. This is Paradox accounts. I should still have my Paradox account. I play Stellaris after all. Oh no, oh no. Now the entire internet will know my email. Whatever will happen with that. Okay, well then I guess it's the other password. Yes, it was the other password. Oh, I get to customize my colors. This is starting to feel a lot more like what is it? Dawn of War, the first one. you know, Warhammer. So let's see. Interesting. I feel like I should go for something militaristic in color, because that kind of looks cool. Yeah, and then the accents can be... Maybe go for a brown, like so, and then we can make this a blue. Yeah, that looks nice. Water brown mayhaps. Yeah, yes. Enter call sign. Ghost. Now I can choose an emblem. That looks kind of cool. I want something with brown and blue in it, like this one. This one looks very nice. Hey, you know what? I'm sticking with this one. So, save. What? It's not just for the game, but also for online. Oh my god! Now I have to try and figure out some kind of. Oh shit! Well then. Right. I could go with the last name of one of my original characters. His last name is Clyde. Does that work? Please? Yes! Yes, Clyde works. Somehow no one has taken Clyde yet. Okay. Alright, so apparently those are DLC things, but I have Flashpoint installed. And I can just jump into the campaign. This is quite typical for a game made by Paradox, when it's ridiculously long loading times for everything. I wonder why that is, because I have played Skyrim with a buttload of mods installed, like over 200 mods, and it loads faster than this.
Serrano, High Lady of the Oregon Reach, Protector of Coromedir, and the Sword of Restoration. But I am not a hero, no matter what the stories say. A hero would have sacrificed more, compromised less. A hero would have done better. You know this, of course. You were there. My father used to tell me stories about the ancient times, about the Star League, a golden age of prosperity, upheld by the great mech warriors of old, guardians of the innocent, protectors of the peace. I always dreamed of following in their footsteps. I was too young to see the truth of things. After all, it wasn't heroism or a noble cause that won me the throne. It was hiring a mercenary, skilled enough, perhaps ruthless enough, to carry the day. Hiring you. I still don't know if you fought for honor or for the thrill of it, for belief in my cause, or just in my money.
Is this a sequel to another game?
Your noble heart or mercenary mind, your actions gave us hope. That makes you a hero in the eyes of history. Whether you believe it, that's up to you.
Welcome to the Oregon Reach. The Oregon Reach is a small kingdom in the Rimward periphery, a region of space that lies at the outskirts of the more densely colonized inner sphere. It is home to the Oregon Coalition, a federation organized around a parliamentary monarchy and ruled by the Arano family. Why fall back to such primitive things like monarchies? But okay. For 3 generations under the rule of House Arano, the Oregon Coalition has remained a relatively peaceful corner of periphery. It is here your story begins. Okay, well, let's then begin. Decades ago, your family came to... Oh. Ah, I get to choose my story. My backstory. Nice. Very RPG-ish. Alright. From the Draconis Combine. Mech warriors who hail from the Combine tend to be fierce, disciplined, and relentless fighters, no matter the odds they might face on the battlefield. Nothing diverse. It's also one of the most culturally homogeneous over centuries of rule. Blah 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 blah. Okay, well, let's see what the other one has. Mech warriors who hail from Free Worlds League tend to be passionate, enduring fighters who value justice and equality above all else. SJW the faction, or something better? Let's see. The oldest and theoretically most democratic of the great successor states of the Inner Sphere, the Free Worlds League, is actually a broad coalition of many minor noble houses. Okay, not so SJW then. Proper democracy. Like a parliament type deal. United Nations or something. For most of the League history, it has been ruled under martial law by... Oh, that's not so good. Who, by tradition, is from House Marek. The cultural diversity and relative independence of its component regions are at once the greatest strength of the Free World League and its greatest weakness. The Federated Sons. Mech warriors who hail from the Federated Sons tend to possess more finely honed skills and better equipment than their counterparts from their regions of space. They often see themselves as righteous warriors and champions of liberty, sometimes to a fault. Oh dear. So it's basically like robot clerics or something. Though nearly extinguished by the Draconis Combine in First Succession War, the Federated Sons, a constitutional monarchy ruled by the renowned House Devian, has become arguably the most powerful of the 5 great successor states. Through skillful military campaigns and subtle diplomacy, House Devian has significantly increased the number of star systems under control. Okay, well, whatever. I'm definitely not gonna be them. The Lyran Commonwealth. Steiner. Mech warriors who hail from the Lyran Commonwealth tend to be hardy, well-equipped, and well-trained, though they have also earned a reputation for not being particularly strategic thinkers on the battlefield. I really don't like them. I like strategy more. The Capellan Confederation. Mech warriors who hail from the Capellan configuration are dedicated and steadfast combatants, capable of holding the line and often surprising those opponents who would make the mistake of underestimating them. Are they strategists? The Capellan Confederation has suffered the most hands of the successor states over the last 2 centuries of war, having lost nearly half of the territory it once controlled at the height of the Star League's rule. Over time, the leadership of House Liao has transformed the Capellan Confederation into a socialist police state. Oh, that's not so good. With a highly regulated economy. Oh, that's not really good at all. That's just Venezuela all over again. Most Capellans take great pride in their citizenship, which must be earned through service to the state. Yeah, let's avoid a state that potentially does more than just a small helping of humanitarian rights, human rights crimes. Magistracy of Canopus. Isn't Canopus from that one book? Like, science fiction book from goodness knows how long ago. But anyway, mech warriors who hail from Magistracy of Canopus can run the gamut of skill and fighting styles, but they often favor clever and unorthodox tactics on the field. Ooh, that I like a lot. While smaller than the great successor states of the Inner Sphere, the Magistracy of Canopus is one of the major powers of the Rimward Periphery. The Magistracy, if pronouncing things sometimes is hard. The Magistracy is a matriarchal society led by a magistrix. This is an elected position open to any woman, but largely controlled by House Centrilla due to the family's popularity. The Magistracy supports an open society that ensures the personal liberty of all citizens and their right to live to their lives as they see fit. Well, I kind of like this, where this is going with this one, but at the same time, personal liberty of all citizens, yet they don't have equality of rule. The Taurian Concordat. Mech warriors who hail from the Taurian Concordat tend to be stubborn and aggressive. They can be quick to anger, but they are nonetheless skilled and perceptive combatants. And I'm reading the last section here, that they're quite antagonistic with the others. No, not really. The Rimward Periphery. There is no easy way to characterize mech warriors hailing from the Rimward Periphery. They can be anything from pretty petty thugs to ruthless technicians to skilled and honorable warriors. Basically mercenaries. I know this is taking a lot of time, but you know, it's just part of the fun of anything RPG related is to create a character, you know. Half the joy in playing a D&D game is coming up with a cool backstory for your character that match its stats and goodness knows what else. So this is basically tickling my RPG side. Mech warriors that hail from the deep periphery are rare, but even rarer is the mech warrior who will admit to such an origin. Beyond the outermost edges of the periphery lie depths of space that remain uncharted and unknown to most of human civilization. Little is known about these regions, but they are far from uninhabited. The deep periphery is littered with abandoned colonies and small outposts, isolated from the rest of humanity. Even after the fall of the Star League, General Alexander Kerensky led the remnants of the Star League Defense Force into the deep periphery, disappearing from the Inner Sphere and from the recorded history. I'm going with Canopus. Yep. Next. Oh, I get to choose only one? You are of noble birth. Though immigrants to the Oregon Reach, your family soon established a comfortable presence in a small backwater system on the edge of the Oregon space. By the time you were born, your family had become the de facto ruling nobility of the system's only inhabited planet. You were the oldest child, there to be the family's title's ancestral Battletech on Old Blackjack BJ1. Hair. This is where you met Raju Mastiff Montgomery, a veteran of the Succession Wars, whom your parents hired on for a reason to train you as a mech warrior. Raju was a strict but capable teacher, and you quickly became a skilled pilot under his tutelage. It was an uneventful life. Well, that's just boring. Until the day after your 16th birthday, when you were exiled, you struck out on your own, your family went bankrupt, your family died in an accident, your family was betrayed. Well, this one is probably the most RPG classic one, you know. And hey, look, there are stats involved. Just let me grab a quick drink while I read what this is all about. Now, once the promising young scion of your family, you committed an unforgivable transgression and were sentenced to life exile. +1 gunnery, +1 tactics. I like this struck out on your own backstory part. As the heir to a noble family, you grew up wanting for nothing, and it turns out you couldn't stand a life of pampered nobility. No, I know I certainly wouldn't be able to. Finally, one night you stole away with the family's ancestral blackjack and set off to find a new life to call your own. Yes, I like this one a lot. And piloting and tactics, I don't even know really what that means yet, but we'll probably get into that later. Out on your own, you fell into a life of organ collision soldier. Unsure of your prospects, you traveled to Coromadir, the capital of organ collision, and enlisted the collision military. Frontier pirate. Freelancer. I mean, why the hell not? You go away with your pampered family and you do freelancer stuff. You roamed the Rimworld periphery as a freelancer, signing on for whatever odd contracts you could find as a mech warrior for hire. It was a solitary life, but as you became more comfortable with the itinerant lifestyle, you found you were able to make a decent living helping the people of the frontier. Yes, that totally sounds nice. Until years later you crossed paths with Raju Mastiff Montgomery once again. While running a routine patrol for a local government on the outskirts of the Oregon Reach, you were set upon by pirates and left for dead. Oh. Raju happened to be visiting the capital city and picked up your distress call. Upon rescuing you, he offered you a job in the House Arano Royal Guard. So it is that you find yourself reunited with your old mentor, preparing your ancestral blackjack for guard duty on the coronation day of Lady Kamea Arano. And I even get to freaking create my character. Wait, so the call sign I had before was for online, and I can create a different call sign here. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Well, I'm gonna be male. Customize. Makeup. No. Can I like choose a portrait specifically? Yes, discard changes. No, it's not really editing the face much as it is just applying things to it. That's a pity. So I cannot model the character to one of my characters. I guess I'll go with something that looks as close as possible. None of these look really appealing, to be quite honest. Or maybe this one. Well, I guess I could also go for this one. He kind of looks like one of my characters. Yeah, I'm going with that one now. He definitely looks like one of my characters. And that character has a wonderfully silly name of Arpo Tade. Arpo Tade. Yes. Don't question it. Call sign. Let's go with the original idea of Ghost. And let's customize him a bit. Oh, I can actually... I can change things. I clicked way too fast and didn't look. Right, so facial hair. Let's see if I if I can edit things. Perhaps I can actually make my character look like Coda Clyde from also a character that I have. But, no, it doesn't have the facial shape for it. Well, guess I'm still going with Arpo Tade. But just make sure he looks just a tad bit more like him. Facial hair. No, no, no. Yeah, no. Kind of like that expression. Yeah, I could go with that. Hair roots, dark. Hair tips, brown. Eyes, well, Tata's brown eyes. Skin. Kinda like that. He's a little sun-baked from living on the colony worlds or some shit. Makeup none, please. Lighting. I like that. Clothing. Yeah, I'm gonna go with boring and just be black in the clothing. Nah. No tattoos, thank you. Expression, complexion. Yep. We have ourselves Arpo Tade. Next. This looks good to me. And let's get into it. He's left at an uncertain crossroads. Once prosperous, it is now a kingdom in decline, surrounded by powerful neighbors. Oh dear. That sounds like a coup is on the horizon. And of course there's going to be an attack on the coronation day by the uncle or something. so much customization and haven't even started gameplay yet. But that's about to change, I feel. Prepping for combat. And it's done. So let's go.
Command interface initiated.
Move to the edge of the screen or was to move the camera. Okay, so was this to move the camera. Okay, and this is of course zoom in and zoom out. Use right mouse button, Q, E to rotate. Nice. Okay, Ghost. I had the Espinosa refit yard rush to repair on your blackjack. Looks like it's all in one piece, but we should run some diagnostics on it just to be sure. Standard field tests, you know the drill. More importantly though, I want to tell you more about the job I brought you out here to do. Now to do me a favor and get that Battletech moving. Let's see if there's any kinks in the actuators. I probably will definitely not be voice acting a lot of the stuff. Alright, click on the Mech Warrior portrait or press tab to cycle between available units.
I'll come right out and say it, kid. I wasn't completely honest with you the other day. There's gonna be more to this job than escort duty.
Oh dear. Move your mouse to the indicator point. Click once to select where you wish to move. Click again to choose which direction to face. Oh, I right clicked. Right, so it's not like an RTS where right click is the move thing. Okay. Pampered by Age of Empires again. Yeah, line of sight on the enemy, I guess so. Something wrong with the capital. It's quite some I'm worried about that. Blah. Okay, yes, there's definitely going to be an attack. This is all sorts of foreshadowing.
Like I was saying, I can't prove anything, but my gut tells me something's off, and a warrior trusts their instincts.
Alright, so that's standard attack. Select a target with your mouse, press tab to cycle the target, click fire when ready. Oh, that reminds me of Star Wars. You may fire when ready. Grand Moff Tarkin.
All weapons. Enemy mech destroyed.
I wonder what advantage mechs bring over standard armored tanks.
Kamea's like a daughter to me, and her late father, High Lord Damati, was a good friend.
Fire at the target in the forest.
All weapons committed. All weapons committed. Enemy unit destroyed.
side in a fight.
And let's face the enemies, I assume. Like so. I have line of sight on both enemies.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. Jump jets build a lot of heat, and that was more than your engine could handle. Head on into that water. We need to get you cooled off.
So there are thermal mechanics in the game. Interesting.
Engaging physical attack.
Well, that was just a headbutt.
Push that engine, kid. If something goes wrong today, I want to know that your mech can maneuver.
Full throttle.
An impressive display, Sir Raju. Of course, this mech warrior was a student of yours. I'd expect them to know their way around a cockpit.
Mission successful.
Alright, seems pretty straightforward so far. There's a heat mechanic. There is a directional mechanic. Sprinting seems to increase your evasion, but then you lose that evasion. If I understand correctly. Such sad music.
I remember the Oregon Reach of old, the time of the Great Expansion. I was just a boy then. Proudly we went forth, bringing the light of our coalition to so many systems. And for what? To see our great kingdom slowly waste away? Year after year, the Council deliberates while our economy falters. And the wolves bay at every door, while covetous neighbors plot against us. Well, I say, it can go no further. We are here today because if Lady Orana will not act, someone must. I know what I'm asking of you. You will face former comrades, or even loved ones, on the battlefield. I take up arms against my own needs. But remember, today we sacrifice so that tomorrow we can return our kingdom to its proper glory, to its proper strength. So should you fall tonight, know that you did so as true heroes of the Reach. To your stations, for the Directorate!
Yes, let's bring war to a peaceful civilian population because of past grandiose ideas of expansion and conquering. Right, let's begin a real mission.
Command interface initiated.
This is damned odd, and I don't like it. Kid, keep your head on a swivel and be ready for anything.
Alright, let's see how these mechs look like. I mean, part of it is seeing how cool they are, right? Damn. That looks like a battle bot from BBC or something. And that's me, my Blackjack BJ1. And that's her, I think. Yeah. Interesting. You'd expect a royal mech to be less weathered. Anyway. Sprint? Just move.
On my way.
I guess you could sprint over there.
Confirmed.
Affirmative.
It's a trap! As a famous general once said. And Admiral.
Derail your coronation.
Admiral.
People need you.
Thank you, Raju. I will prove myself worthy of the faith you've placed in me.
Of that, I have no doubt.
I'll make it happen.
her. I'd like to keep her a bit back. You take point. You stand a bit behind. And
Copy
you
that.
take up position here.
I'm moving.
Location confirmed.
I don't like it. This. I don't like this at all.
Fall back, Kamea. Get behind us.
You didn't train me to cower, Raju. You trained me to fight.
Safeties disengaged.
How can I help?
We can help by kicking this person's ass.
To hell with the weapon.
Well, I think a part just blew off the guy. And I just received the...
That shot went internal.
That I just saw an achievement there that's called "'Tis but a Scratch," which is obviously a reference to Monty Python and the Holy Grail. How about I attack you? I can't attack? Fire selected weapons at any target within its mech warrior's firing arc. Right, you are not within my firing arc, so I would need to turn you around first. I'll do that over here because I don't want old man here to be in my firing range. Like so, and then like so. Yes. Let's get the beat down on this one here.
All weapons committed.
Ha!
Enemy mech.
Get fucked.
Detected.
Alright, you are
Loud and clear.
well within range of that person, but at the same time I would like you to be a little more,
Sounds good. I'm moving.
just a little bit more, and then you will attack this one.
I'll make it happen.
Good hit.
What?
Eliminated.
Why can't I have weapons like that?
Got my attention.
Please don't have stuff like attacks of opportunity.
Copy that.
Okay, it doesn't seem like there's an attack of opportunity thing here. Good. So I'll just, what's that? Sensor lock. Multi-target. I just attack you.
Here we go.
ghost. Show him what that old girl can do.
Tell me what you need. All weapons, locked on and firing. If you had any sense, you'd retreat. My heat sinks can't keep up.
Orders?
Execute.
Copy that. Damn you for making me do that, son. Damn you.
Taking the throne by force. Power struggles of royal families.
Traitors in the guard. And I fear this is only the beginning. Follow me. Keep close and remember your training. Things are likely to get ugly between here and there.
Okay, but where is our objective? Oh, there's our objective. Alright.
Affirmative.
You should probably cool off a bit because, you know, you're fucking heat.
I'm getting a sensor trace.
Affirmative.
There's no water for you to cool off in. Oh, you already cooled off. That's good.
hear you. I'm on it.
You can actually attack. Wow. Oof.
My damned armor's busted.
Yeah, it looked like that would happen. Oh my, you are definitely taking the brunt of the attack. Okay.
Orders.
Can you attack anyone from here?
Giving him everything I've got. You were brave, I'll give you that much.
Wait, weren't they supposed to attack 3 targets at the same time?
All weapons
Nice job, kid. One fewer hostile on the board.
enemy unit destroyed. Damage minimal.
Standing by. You have my attention.
I can just lob missiles from here, no?
Confirmed.
Ouch.
You've got my attention. Fall in behind me.
So how does this multi-target thing work? Action. Fire weapons at up to 3 separate targets within its max current firing arc. Okay, so I select A, and then I select B. Now I can also select specific portions of the mech. Okay. Interesting. But I've now selected 2 targets. Should I just be able to fire at both of them then? No, he's firing at just one of them.
Vehicle down. The poor bastards.
I'm listening. I'm moving out. Affirmative.
Who was over here? Why were you shooting at the rocks?
Enemy unit destroyed.
Confirmed.
I'll do what you ask. Oh no. No, no. We're too late.
Oh, what gave it away? The enemy units in the area?
Attention, all Espinosa forces. This is Lady Victoria Espinosa. Lady Arano is to be apprehended and taken alive by my command. Fail to follow these instructions, and you will have me to deal with.
Son of a bitch.
Talk to me. Aye, aye.
Okay, so I select target A. I select target B. And I select target C. And then how do I just press fire? Because I only see him attack just one when I do that. I don't understand. Alright, so set a torso or whatever.
Roger.
Yeah, he just attacks one, the other two are not touched at all. Oh, that's cute. Look at the tiny mech attacking the big one.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
You have my attention.
Hmm.
Acknowledged. I'm moving.
Let's make use of your long range things because I don't like the enemy being a danger close to my ally. Alright, let's deal with this pesky little minx.
Engaging physical attack.
Yeah,
Destroyed.
fucking tiny little mech.
Incoming transmission.
Attention, citizens of Coromadir 6. This is Lord Santiago Espinosa. With the unanimous support of the founding houses, I have assumed control of the Oregon Coalition. For your own protection, I urge you to remain calm and stay indoors until otherwise instructed.
Fuck you.
All hostile units, stand down, and you have my oath that you will not be harmed. Resist, and you will be fired upon.
My father placed his faith in that man. I gave him my trust. He was family.
Punch right through his armor.
Engaging physical attack. Damage minimal.
Yes, I hear you. I'm on the move. Discharging weapon. Scratch one hostile.
I can't seem to get multi-attack to work.
Orders. Roger that.
Oh, you're fucked now, little guy.
That was a critical hit, lad. The bastard breached my armor.
All weapons visited.
You get to that ship, Alexander. I mean it. We will not lose you and my throne on the same day.
Oh god, of course there are enemy troops in the way. Is there anything I can do? I hope that wasn't something of that ship that I just heard exploding. Anyways, anyway I can repair you. Well, at least the cockpit is still there. Or at least I think that's the cockpit. Armor on his back is still alright. Alright. Well, you
Standing by.
move. Just freaking move.
I'm on my way.
And I can attack? No, I can't attack. Well, I'll just brace then.
You got my attention. Moving out.
Well, since I can't seem to get the multi-target thing working, I'll just do a regular attack. Which one though? That one has rocket pods. That one is a, well, a very tank-looking tank. I guess I'll attack the one with the rocket pods first.
Never stood a chance.
All weapons committed. Enemy unit destroyed.
Follow my lead.
Confirmed.
As you command, my lady.
Oh dear. You.
Talk to me.
My buddy, my man. Oh god, there are artillery turrets. I have a feeling those artillery turrets are gonna be a bitch. So, I'm gonna move you behind some cover. My poor damaged Minter. And focus your fire on that thing.
Target destroyed.
Damage minimal.
Now, for an outdated little thing, this thing does kick some ass. Alright, let's see, I guess this does give me some cover. And it's out of the range of the turret, so let's do that. And then bring on the hurt. Of course he had to miss 2 of his 3 laser shots.
Reading loud and clear.
have you focus on the... No, you've not been damaged even a little bit, so you should be safe, relatively speaking. So I'll let you focus your attacks on that laser turret, which I think is dangerous. Wow, that was absolutely fucking useless. Okay.
Orders. Roger. Target destroyed.
Goodbye turrets. So it's now just 3 mechs against 1. The odds are not looking that well for you.
Warning. Armor low. All weapons committed. Warning. Heat exceeding recommended level.
I'm listening. Copy that. Reporting a critical strike.
Talk to me. Take that as a lesson.
Tell me what you need. I'll do what you ask. Target eliminated. My mech needs to cool.
Confirmed.
Copy that.
Moving out.
I'm on the move. Thank you, Sir Raju. Thank you both. I won't forget what you've done for me today. I promise you that. Affirmative.
That's a dropship? You know how fucking huge that is? Jesus. He sacrifices himself, doesn't he? But yeah, what a tactic. He resort to sabotage while you're outnumbering your opponent. Shows how much confidence she had in her own skills, didn't she? Yeah, he's sacrificing himself. Oh. So what then? You become part of a resistance group, or what's happening? No, this is where I'm from. Seems fair. Wait, so this game gives me multiple choices? I mean, that would be really cool. Or not.
Command interface initiated.
So I'm helping out some locals with, you know, cowboy stuff. Okay. Yeah, very cowboy stuff. Okay, so I have a bunch of mechs. Pretty decent looking. So basically attack the turrets. Run into a little sprint behind cover would be best, I guess. These mechs actually have arms. My mech still doesn't have arms.
You are trespassing on Majesty Metals and manufacturing property and acting in collusion with a domestic terrorist organization. Cease your advance immediately, or you will be fired upon.
Bring it, bitch.
We got company.
Start to display still. I think I got this already. Orange bars on the mech readout. Internal structure damage, risk critical hit, and the loss of components. When a section of internal structure is destroyed, its components are destroyed. Yeah, I pretty much figured this out already. Attack angle. Yeah, I figured this out myself too already. It's pretty clear on the UI how this works. No, I wanted you to not do that. How about standing on top of a hill? He took One step. Da da da! Alright, can I attack anyone? Oh, I don't have line of sight in those things. I will have. Oof. Damn, that's if they have line of sight. If I have line of sight on them like that, then they will definitely have line of sight on me. Let's just go here for now.
Confirmed.
And try and ruin these turrets.
Roger.
What? That's all you can do? Oh, you're so fucked.
Losing lots of armor.
All weapons committed.
Receiving you. Engaging target.
Wow, that was just freaking
I hear ya.
uneventful and lame.
Coordinates received.
Now I'm trying the multi-targeting again. I really hope that somehow it works.
Tell me what to shoot.
And it's not working. Doesn't shoot at the other turrets.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
They've got a lock on me.
Jesus, that was not very accurate.
That shot went internal. Oh, I'm hit.
And here I was hoping you were a glass cannon, but you were just fucking useless. Alright.
Warning. Detecting mech warrior injury.
Alright, Ghost. You seem to be still mostly intact, so how about dish out some of what you've been taking?
All weapons committed.
You missed every attack! Jesus Christ!
No damage detected.
What can I do for you?
What? No, just detect this thing.
Ready for orders. Moving out.
receiving you. Regained footing. Good to go. Moving to position. My mech is limping.
I noticed.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
I've been sensor locked.
Alright. Okay, these are all off the...
Yes, Commander. Affirmative.
You missed both your shots and he's right there.
I'm wounded. Damage minimal.
Alright. I'm quite sick and tired of this guy. Why don't you, like, stand over here, turn your fucking back to most of the other attacks, because you've been receiving damage from the front mostly, and just, I don't know, just fucking... Yes.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Goodbye, little annoyance.
Heat exceeding recommended level.
What's up, boss?
You are practically point blank for this guy. Just fucking
On it.
destroy him.
Good to go. Smoked him.
Internal structure damage.
Damage minimal.
Alright, you Decker.
go.
Do you even have any weapons left? Your leg is fucking broken. Your torso's fucking broken. Your shoulder is fucking broken. You have... Oh my god, that leg is non-existent and you don't have arms anymore. Get the hell out of here. Just go away.
Location confirmed.
You've been pretty useless. Alright.
Waiting for orders.
I see. Right. Yes, this is... I need to actually commit weapons to... Ah, I knew I was missing something. Alright.
Got it. Good to go. On the move.
I'm probably gonna hit myself, aren't I? Maybe I can do a precision strike against this dude's... My God, why are you so hard to hit?
Take that.
No. No, 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 no. Let's just brace. Oh, now you suddenly have accuracy, right?
On the armor, buddy. Internal structure damage.
Where are you trying to go?
All weapons committed. Enemy mech destroyed. Warning. Heat exceeding recommended level.
Already?
Waiting
Jesus.
for orders. Roger that. Firing. Good to go. Got it. My heat's getting pretty high.
Orders? Roger that. Digging in.
Losing lots of armor.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah,
Target destroyed.
I should have read the objectives. Oh shite, get the fuck out of there.
I copy.
Rest.
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system.
Waiting for orders.
Rest.
Got it. Standing by.
Alright.
Standing by.
Receiving you. On my way. Affirmative. Good to go. Affirmative.
Let's dump some artillery on those smaller vehicles. Oh, I only have one. Well, in that case. It's the same type of mech that I have. Interesting.
Heavy damage.
All weapons committed. Warning. Heat exceeding recommended level.
Already?
Good to go. Location confirmed. Roger that. Barely hit, Commander. Commander?
Alright. Arm mounted. Target size. Da 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 da.
Here we go.
Waiting for orders.
Took a hard hit there. Waiting for orders. Firing on target.
They're all folks firing my Shadowhawk.
Orders. Scored a critical hit.
Oh, you didn't fall off the cliff.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system.
Orders.
Reporting internal damage. Ready for orders. Commander? Right, Commander.
stands. Standing by. Roger. Venting heat and stabilizing.
Engaging target.
Great job, Commander. Double back to our client's platform. The sooner we can collect our pay and break orbit, the better.
Alright, now I have to head home. Let's see, where was it again? I guess it's over here. Yeah. So, sprint as far as I can. Like there. And same goes for you.
Moving to
And
position.
you can't sprint because you are literally limping.
Copy that.
Roger.
On my way. Moving to position.
Move order received.
Your lens reservoir increases incrementally each round of competence interview when you demonstrate any decision. Interesting.
I copy.
Got it.
Got it. Acknowledged.
I have to make all my guys walk there, even the ones broken and limping. Oh my.
On the move.
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system.
Aye, aye.
Isn't there anything I can do to expedite the movement towards fucking...
Heading out.
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system.
you can use a jetpack. Only it's okay, it is a little bit further that I can jump than I can walk.
Holding here.
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system.
Roger that.
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system.
Firing jump jet.
I mean, there has to be a quicker way of doing this.
Up high.
Oh. Yeah, that was a mistake of you.
Hunkering down. Waiting for the shot.
You foolish guys.
Engaging target. Target building destroyed.
Good to go. Roger that. That's a vehicle kill.
Good to go.
You can actually still attack? What? Alright, well in that case, move over here.
Coordinates received.
All that destruction from just walking through the buildings. Oh my god.
Acknowledged.
Orders. Firing full complement.
That was overkill.
One for the scrap heap.
Landsmate destroyed.
Armor blow through. Internal damage.
Oh, there goes this guy. He's straight up dead.
Waiting for orders.
He's just fucking dead.
Here we go.
All weapons committed. Enemy unit destroyed. Mission successful.
Oh, I guess there's no payout here because, well, they turned on us. And of course, there is upgrading the mechs. Isn't he dead? Healing. Mech warrior injured in battle are confirmed to be mid-bay to recover. Oh. The severity of the injuries and their guts will determine the time it takes until they're healed to increase the rate at which your mech warrior heal of your corruption. Okay, so he's not dead. He's just extremely injured. Yeah, this mech is pretty fucked, but it's also the smallest, tiniest mech in our in my team. Anyway, next. I wonder if I'm able to customize my mechs. I mean, add weapons, upgrade weapons, armor, switch out whole parts. Would be nice. Shit. Alright, sounds reasonable. I don't like being in debt to banks. Exactly, yeah. Frontier banking at its finest. That was kind of the same when the whole gold rush thing happened, no? I mean, that is if I have my history correct. Damn. And so, slowly and slowly, the game opens up more and more. I am literally in command of an entire ship with a bunch of people now. Huh.
Hey, Commander. Be with you in a second.
Kick off your shoes. Make yourself comfortable.
Interesting. Well, I think I'm gonna call it quits for this video at this point. And my impression? Amazing game so far. Normally I'm not one for turn-based, but this one is... well, this one's really cool. Now, giant mechs, the complexity of hitting certain armored parts and being able to salvage things from other mechs depending on how you destroy them. What appears to be a kind of open story thing going on with many choices and RPG mechanics. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm definitely gonna play this. I saw that that it has an online function, and I wonder if how many people are still playing it online. I know that some of my friends from Discord have this game, so yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next week.